crooked. Good morning, everybody. I've got to put that stuff. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This office is a hot mess. It's everywhere in here. Good morning, y'all. My office is trashed. This book and paper. I need to clean up in here. I need to clean up. Good morning, everybody. Just want to tell y'all again, for those of you that got to see my outburst yesterday and call that lady out her name, just understand that our daddy's been tapping on my head all night. So don't think that I ever get away with just doing whatever I want to do. He been beating up on my head all night about cussing that lady out because I don't like doing it. Oh, and sorry, y'all. Y'all was connected to my speaker. Y'all was connected to the speaker in my room. I was playing my gospel music this morning. I said, God has been beating up on my head all evening, even into the morning, about cussing that lady out yesterday. Because it's a part of circle that circle be trying to keep dead. Y'all hear me? The Bible talks about killing off your old man. The other circle was not, she was a nice person, but she had a very short temper and a very evil thoughts at times. You see what I'm saying? So I be trying to kill off the old lady, the one that used to just be in trouble all the time and just with God, not with the law or anything, but with the Lord, just doing whatever she wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And when I say this mouth used to have people wanting to put their hands on me, yeah, y'all know I like words. So I didn't have to touch you, but you was gonna think about everything I said when I said it to you, and I had to get out of that. And so I know that'd be the enemy trying to make me flash and go back to that other lady that I want her to stay dead. I don't want her to come back. I don't want to be her no more. She caused me a lot of tears and stuff. You know what I mean? So me being in the place that I'm in, I understand that I'm gonna come up with opposition, but I want y'all to know I am human. I'm not a fake church person. This is not church. So if I pop off on somebody because they don't stop, I'm human. I'm not trying to fake and act like y'all know I am a real person. God just chose me to do what I do. He chose this. He already knew who I was. And I'm not saying it like, oh, I'm not changing. I'm changing every day. And that's why y'all know when I be trying to hold it. Y'all done been around me long enough to know when I be trying to ignore people. But sometimes some people only react to negative. And it's sad because that's the only attention they got when they was kids is if they was getting yelled at, if they was in trouble. It's probably the only time their parent even talked to them is if they did something bad. Other than that, they didn't exist. So they seek negative because that's the only love they know. I don't have time for that. And I need the rest of my teeth. So please leave me alone. He is a heckler, but I chop off hecklers' heads, so that's the thing. Head buster. Head buster. You hear me? That's say keep me some money, cause just in case, folks. But this is the thing. Who's read the Bible before? Parts of it? Anybody? Anybody read parts of the Bible? Anyone? Because people have been taught that if you talk about the Bible, you a simp, and that's how I know they don't read the Bible. Cause all my daddy homeboys was with it. Do you hear me? Okay. So if you've read the Bible, good job. Hmm. Then you know ain't nobody perfect. The only perfect person was Jesus. That's it. Okay. And I'm not gonna fake for y'all because that's not gonna help y'all. If I don't live on purpose in front of y'all, it's people in this right here that is in we have people in all different stages of their walk with Christ here. Babies, toddlers, you know, middle schoolers, high schoolers, some people at their PhD level with Christ, whatever. But everybody ain't at the same place. And one of the things that I've always done is live my truth in front of people. And I think that sometimes don't make people okay, because I've never fit into the social norms ever. Not even in my house, in my mama house, in my mama family, my dad. I didn't fit in nowhere. I've never fit in anywhere. But at 43, I can say that I'm so grateful for that because I don't have a clique mentality. I don't have to have my girls with me to go do nothing. I rise by myself, 10 toes down, wherever I got to go. Do you hear me? So I ain't been able to run with no clique and call nobody and say, hey, pull up, we bout to. It's always been, if I was fighting a fight, it was me in whatever fight that might be. Whether it be fighting my family, fighting whatever, I had to fight those fights by myself. So I'm grateful for that now, though, because some people can't make decisions unless they call each and last every one of their friends to get their opinion, and then they make a decision. I don't have that issue. I gotta get in my journal, write it down, and ask God to send me confirmation. You know what I'm saying? They won't make a decision unless everybody around them approve. Well, I don't give a damn. Excuse my language, but I don't, because you can approve of what I do. But if God don't approve, I lost. There are people I can get on here. I see people on TikTok, and I'm not knocking nobody. Everybody do what they do. You know what I'm saying? But people will get on here and talk about the word, right? But they attitude be so nasty. You, I can't even get. I do not want this kind of Jesus. I have been on your page 4 different times, honey. It's a specific person. And baby, every time I get on there, instantly my energy is irritated. You got that judgmental attitude and think people want to hear the word from you. They don't. Unless it's the judgmental people that you preaching to, your friends, the church people that you know, or the church people that act like you. We got all types of people here. And when I tell y'all stuff, y'all already know I'm just telling you from my life experience. And the people that I've come in contact with and where I saw them at, where they started at, what happened. That's my life. That's what I gotta do. That's what I've always done. But I'm not perfect and I don't try to be. And so if y'all be like, I can't with her because she cussed that lady out. You cuss them out in your mind. At least I do. I ain't hiding my sin. Because if you did it in your mind, you did it. And you wrote it down like you did it. So y'all just get to see the think it, say it, do it thing on my end. But I don't know what be in y'all minds. And you can summon coming in Honda all you want to at church. But the minute somebody piss you off, what do your thoughts say in that church? If your thought that you had when they did what they did could be typed out your ear like a paper, what will we see? Because some people are good at masking. Take your mask off. My mask is off. It's me. If people could see the you at home, the church people, the work people, the grocery store people, will they recognize you? You said cuss words in canon. Y'all be cussing in the church? In your mind? Mm, mm, mm. Good morning. Will we see a different person? Tell me. Will we? Who gonna be honest? I do. I ain't gonna lie. Nope. What'd you say? No, because I mean, regardless. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Sometimes, okay. God can't help you unless you honest. You know what I mean? I be like, I messed up. Why did you even pick, like, way before TikTok when he used to have me ministering to people? I used to be like, this is crazy. Never saw this coming. Not like this. Way before this. When the guy had me ministering to 20 and 30 and having Bible studies and people was like paying me tithes and stuff, it was weird. I said, this can't be right. And then it was church people that was like, you ain't supposed to be doing that. I said, I know the word, and I didn't ask them for nothing. They came over here, they was blessed, and they did what they did. I don't have nothing to do with that. Because I did not ask them for $1, I guarantee you. You know what I mean? But when you read the word and you understand that when you minister to people, you see what I'm saying? That you change their life, it'd be a different thing. Because there's people that have changed my life, they can get anything they need from me. you said you want what? Huh? Let me see what I can scrape up. I'll be right back. You just real life. You ain't gotta ask twice. Cause you changed my life, honey. Listen, without you, I don't even my godmother, y'all. If I ever hit it big, baby, she ain't got to worry about nothing. Now I'm gonna take care of my mama, my biological mama, make sure she's straight. That lady, and that ain't respect the persons, it's just when a person has been instrumental in your growth. We talked last night and I told her, because y'all don't know this lady. But years ago, I think I told y'all this. She called me one day. She had a dream, and she said, "Daughter, I had a dream that you was up on a podium, and it was all these people." She was like, "It was a coliseum full of people." She was like, "And it was just all these lights, and you were speaking to the masses." Then she had a dream. I sat down with Oprah. At that time, when she told me this dream, I was going through hell. I think I was homeless, living in my car. I was like, "Yeah, so that's not gonna do me any good." Did he tell you anything about a house, mother? And a bowl. I get the lights and the ministering to the masses. All sounds good, but can we get a house? Because it wasn't speaking to my right now. But what she was saying was, I know you can't see it. I know you're not living it just yet. But in time, all of the things that you have gone through, all of the misunderstandings, being misunderstood, people saying stuff and was speaking on stuff that they didn't even know what they was talking about, it's gonna be for later. 350,000 people will fill up a stadium. 350,000 people will fill up a stadium easy. That's a mass. I told her yesterday, I said, Mama, can I tell you something? I said, you know that we over 500,000,000 hashtags just on TikTok, and you know she's older. I said that just means that somebody came looking for the baby that you said was gonna speak to the masses. Hashtag something over 500,000,000 times. She said, "Are you serious?" I said, "Mama, what you said about speaking to the masses has came true. You told me that God would provide everything, and He was going to make my crying tears from all them years, He was going to switch them into happy tears. And there was going to be certain things in my life that I wasn't going to have to fight anymore. When I tell y'all, when a real prophet come through, just because you don't see it right now, most times whatever they're giving you is for down the line. Some of it is today. But every single thing that this woman spoke in my life about has happened, and it's mind blowing to me. Everything. And I done been around prophets. This God tells her everything I do. If a man is about to come around, she'll come in and say, "Baby, you just be careful. The devil always want to trick you up, honey." And I'd be like, oh man, that means it's a tree coming. All right, Circa, be good, because it's one on the way. I'm telling you, it ain't been nothing in my life that she ain't. Y'all, I went and got the baby blockers from the gas station one time, and she called me a couple of days later and said I had a dream about baby blockers. Y'all know the little box I'm talking about. I said, not you telling her I didn't went. She said I had a dream about baby blockers and they would slime me. I said, oh. She don't even talk like that, y'all. I said, what is going on? Do you tell her everything I do? We don't even live in the same state. I'm telling y'all. Some people be like, who is your pastor? I don't need one. Because, honey, I used to be up in the pastor's face and be getting away with murder, baby. But this lady don't even be where I'm at in anything I do. Anybody that's coming into my life, if I'm about to get some money, if I'm about to everything, I'll be like, goodness. I said, Mama, you got cameras in my house. Y'all will not believe the things that God has showed this woman about me in her sleep. I said, Mama, don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Stay up. You want me to send you some coffee? I don't want you to close your eyes because, honey, woo! And this has been for 20 years almost. 20 years. I'll be like, you want some coffee? Yeah. I'll send you some good strong. You want some? I'm gonna send you some Colombian or some that yellow bag. And don't make a little cup, make a big cup. Because I need you to not go to sleep. What had happened was, I'm telling you, like, how does he tell you that I went to the gas station to buy baby blockers? I can't have no kids. But the intention is, if the situation arises, I want to be protected. And God said, "Oh, you planning a sin? You planning a sin?" Now that was the conversation that was probably had when I was picking up the baby blockers. You see what I'm saying? Cafe Bustelo, yes. I'm just trying to tell y'all how my life be going at times. So for everybody that think I'm fake, nah, it ain't. Because I can't hide from God. So this is also what I was telling y'all about yesterday. If God will tell the prophet, premeditated, baby. You hear me? You hear me? Do you hear me? I said, y'all, this woman, I'm telling y'all, sometimes I be scared when she calls. Hello? We on video chat either. Thank you, Jesus. Hi, mama. Y'all done been on the phone. I'll be like, hold on, y'all. Yes. You had a dream? Okay. Oh, that's crazy. Look at her. Ah. This is my real life. I promise y'all. If I call one of my daughters right now, they would tell y'all. This woman, and I'd be like, don't go to sleep. Mama, just don't go to sleep. You know, your kids be like, no, mommy. No, mommy, no. No, mommy. No, mommy. Like, that's where I be at with her. Like, no, mommy. No, mommy, don't go to sleep. No, 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 don't go to sleep. Because every time you close your eyes, he show you something about me. I don't want you to. Dad, stop telling her stuff. Dang. Every time she lay down and you don't lay down, but it's like your daddy and your mama talking about the bad kid when they get in the room. I do not want to be the topic of y'all conversation when it's nighttime. Stop telling her stuff. Girl, I'm saying, you think I'm joking. I'll be like, Doc, can you please not tell her everything? Give her some no-nos. Listen. Listen, please stop telling her stuff. Please. Sometimes I'm grateful for it now, but y'all back then and even sometimes now I'll be like, so if y'all want to know, yes, this is a real walk for me, and there is a person that God showed every single thing that I eat, even my thoughts. If I be like, I'm about to forget it, she be like, baby, I had a dream. Sit on down, circa. You ain't doing nothing. Have a seat. Because I done made, y'all know, we'll get to what we done made up in my mind, honey. Listen, I'm about to, he said, oh, you are? Soon as I see that phone ring, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm just playing. Oh, good morning. I'd be so sad. Damn it. Y'all think I'm joking, but I'm telling y'all the truth. If I call any of my friends, they would tell y'all. Because I cried at them like, it's not fair. Everybody be doing whatever they want to do. He see them too. And before I can even do it, he gonna give her the dream and I can't even get out the house. I'm sick of being in the house. I be crying and everything. Ugly. Gotta be in here with these dang books. I ain't got to go outside in 10 years and everybody get to do what they want to do. Y'all don't know. It's been a fight for circuit. Stomp away. Girl, listen, I done broke stuff and everything. Be mad. Y'all saw the video? I was sitting in the house talking about I used to fight it. But now I enjoy it. It got to a point where I was like, this ain't gonna change. So I can throw all the fists I want to. I ain't gonna do nothing but get a whooping and be right back in my room. So I just said, forget it. I ain't getting in trouble. What you want me to do? You want me to sit here and read all these books? And talk to this dang thing? Ain't nobody even listening. Y'all. He said they will be later. Get yourself together on camera. And get your mind together. Y'all done seen my journals? I used to be going ham in my journals. So I say what I want to say in there. And he be like, I'm gonna let you have that, but you all right now. You're getting a little crazy. Calm down. I'm telling y'all. Where is my other one? That video I posted was from January 1st, 2015. The other day. Hold on. Right? Y'all see that date? 6/16/2015. Y'all see it? 6/16/2015 at 7:53 p.m. I was reading the book of Noah. It's like I was in jail. Day 372. Day 373. 6/18/2015, 9:16 a.m. 6/17/2015, the appendix to the book of Enoch, 6:57 p.m. Tell y'all, not a game. 7/7/2015, second book of Ezra, chapter 7. 7/3/2015, the book of Adam and Eve. I told y'all before I had the books, I used to write them down. Because I didn't have them. So I used to write them down on the off the internet in my journal when I was studying whatever I was studying. 7/20/2015. 10/21/2015, the apocalypse of Moses at 1:42 p.m. 4:45 a.m., 6:15 a.m. Look, that's when I was studying about all the races of the giants. Y'all see it? Canaanites from Lebanon and Jordan, right? The Amalekites, the Amorites, the Anakim, the Ashdothites. These was all races of giants. The Sidonians, the Jebusites, the Zamzumans, the Zumzims, the Kemites, the Makkah, whatever, the Manat. They go to Nephilim right there. Jebusites, Gittites, Girgashites. So do I believe in the rapture after tribulation? We in the tribulation right now. So the folks that was waiting on the rapture, it ain't the cashless society is here, and they told y'all that was gonna happen after the church was raptured. Well, then they must be already gone, because the Antichrist here. The economic crash came just this last year. The food shortage, the sickness, the water, all that stuff here. So they didn't told y'all that when that happened, the church was gonna be raptured out. Well, then guess y'all wasn't the church, because we in the tribulation right now. Mm-hmm. So just so y'all know, for those of you that question if Circa just do this for TikTok, no, I don't. I've been doing it. And I got pages before this. I'm just showing y'all my 2015 notebook. That's how I told y'all I got to these right here. Because I got tired of all my pages falling out from these. Because I could fill that up in like 6 months. It took nothing. So I had to start doing the hardback so I could actually go back and find my notes. Because I got, this is daily, every day. And this is from 2021. And this book lasted from 1/10/2021 till, what was the last page on this book? 9/11/2021. So it lasted me 8 months. And I was going through hell. This one I was going through my divorce. So I was writing a lot, but then I wasn't. Then my mom was there. So this book I filled up in 8 months. And then I got me this one and a few others. Mind you, I'm still doing other studies and other books. This is not all the writing I was doing. This was just my thoughts. So here we go. This is why I say journal is important, because I can go back 2 years ago today and see what I was thinking. Last year, go back to today, see what I was thinking. I can go back dang near 10, 15 years every day, April 11th, and see where my mom was at. Hopefully it's changed. And I'll be looking to see if my life is still the same. It ain't. Half of those people that was keeping me stressed out, I ain't talked to them. But when you write everything down, you can actually make an informed decision on whatever it is you about to do. Whether it be your job, your children, your husband, your finances, whatever. But if you just make a decision out of emotion and you don't have anything chronicled so you can go back and make sure that you're making a good decision, then a lot of times you just make a decision on impulse and it be catastrophic for you and your family. When I made my decision on getting a divorce, I had at least 1,000 entries of why I didn't want to be married. Because we was married for 1,880 days, and whatever I went through with him, I wrote it down. So then I could go back and see that every 3 months you do the same thing. Every 2.5 weeks you're gonna do this. Oh no, this is crazy. This is insanity because you haven't changed in 1,880 days, so I don't have time to wait. You see? So you can call me crazy all you want to, but on this day, on this day, on this day, on this day, and on this day for 5 years, you did the same thing. Said the same thing to me around the same time a year, came up missing. Boom. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do this for the next 10, so I'm gonna go on and head out. Nope, I'm good. You said you thought you was tripping, but I'm watching Circle. Wait a minute, hold on. You said what, Miss Yulima? I thought I was tripping, but I'm watching Circus sitting in a Hardy parking lot and heard another car watching Circus too. Hey, y'all. Are you serious? So, hey to the other people in the Hardy section in front of or in back of you, Lima. Hey. And she in Tennessee. Oh, my God. Hey, who is it? I want to know who it is. You caught in Tennessee. Who at the Hardys in Tennessee right now? Hey, y'all. Oh, our family is bumping into each other. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's real cool. Tell them, hey, well, they on here. Hey, whoever at Hardy's in Tennessee right now in front of you, Lima Allen. Come on. That's happening to somebody else at Walmart, too. I think Miss Michelle, she said she was in Walmart and she was watching it and somebody was like, oh, that's Circa. I watch her, too. That's funny. I love it. Thank you, Dad. That just goes to prove what I was just talking about earlier. I said, Mama, exactly what you said happened. We outside. That's right. We in. And we got some gear coming, honey. I'm ready. It'll hopefully be here next week, y'all. So get your coins. Y'all already know to be ready to head over to Nerd Junk because that's some cute stuff. That's some cute stuff. I said, ooh. It make me happy. Mm-hmm. We is gonna have shirts. We is gonna have shirts. Our family day and Toast are gonna be lit. It's laser tag. They got all the good stuff there. You can do everything there. So bring the kids. We gonna run through that bad boy. They got pizza, skating, games. It's all there. It's a one-stop shop, so everybody can have fun. Newlyweds, if y'all ain't got the chance to get out and do something, come on through. We gonna have a good time. I haven't decided the date yet, but it's gonna be one of the first weekends in June. And please don't tell me why you can't make it. Don't be mad at me, but I don't be wanting to hear that. I just be wanting to know. I'm gonna be at the next one. I'd rather hear that than I can't go because I don't use that word. We don't use can't around here. Okay? That's not a word we use. Because God can do anything. He can let somebody walk up to you and hand you all the money you need to make it to the trip. But because you said you can't, then you ain't coming. We don't talk. I'll be like, Dad, can you make a way? Because I want to go. And then the miracles start to happen. God move it around. So just so happen your job let you off them days. Mama can watch the baby. Somebody can hand you some money, enough gas for you to get to where you going. Do you understand? If you don't want, he said y'all don't see miracles because y'all don't ask for them. Well, Circa has learned the secret. Don't be mad at me. Because I learned. You only get what you ask for, and you only get what you say. Well, I ain't going to say what ain't coming my way because I want it all. God said ask for all, A-L-L. And I do, and did, and is. You hear me? When am I going to join you in a time traveling workshop? I won't. I ain't trying to be in no time but the time God put me in. That's the problem with humans. They want to play with the future, the past, and that ain't our business. It's above my pay grade. I won't be in any of them classes. No offense to you, but nah. I'm right. I want to be right where he put me because if I'm in line, then them gold coins come on through like on Mario Brothers. But if you jump out, you miss them. So I need to be right here. I'm in the right timeline. I'm in the right space. I'm in right, Because see, honey, I used to be jumping ahead and going behind and And I was miserable as hell. No, thank you. I'll be right here. You travel out of the matrix. Well, I'm happy you do, honey. And you do what you need to do. And I hope you don't get stuck out there. Because, when you get to playing God, he can, just be careful. I pray for you that you get back. and don't get stuck in another timeline. So, yeah, I'll be praying for you for real because I believe you. That's the thing. But, the creator of the universe, sometimes he blocks stuff. You got to go watch his Dark Materials because they knife broken, so then they couldn't get back. And anything that I done seen on TV didn't really happen. Ain't nothing new under the sun. We'll live outside the programming, Maya. That's fine. Okay. I just said I'm gonna pray for you. I'm not programmed at all, and I'm not irritated. But you interrupted my class now, so please have a good day. I didn't say I'm gonna pray for you. I don't know what else you want me to say. I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna be right here, and I'm okay with that. If that offends you, then yeah, have a good day. I don't want no parts of it. Hey, I'm not knocking nobody in what they do. Y'all see? I be praying. Do what you're gonna do. I don't want no parts of it. Can't get mad at me because I don't want no parts of it. Whatever it is, I'm only gonna do what make me happy, and I'm only gonna do what God want me to do because I learned when I did other things, listening to folks, I was miserable as hell. This is the happiest I've been in my life in a long time, and I don't choose to step outside of what the will of God is for me. Now, there are other people that are seeking for something larger, but I already found it. And like I said, he be telling people about the baby blockers that I might go think about buying. So I already know I'm connected to the universe. I don't got to go looking for him. He got his eyes all in my business. He, what? And one time my mama said, it's a man coming and he got a black bag, y'all. She said, I had a dream. She ain't never seen my house. I had a dream. He just sat on the side of the couch, a black bag. And then the man with the black bag showed up. I said, and when he set it down on the side of the couch, I said, what's in there? Because my mama said, it was a man coming with a black bag. And something is in there. What's in there? So I'm nervous. You got to go, sir. She said it was a man coming with a black bag, and you came in here and set that black bag down on the side of my couch, exactly like she told me 2 weeks ago. And I didn't even know you yet. Listen. Gym bag, luggage bag, money bag. I don't know, but I can tell the sound in her voice when I need to be alert or aware. And honey, when I say this lady ain't been wrong yet, I promise you. One time my husband was getting ready to get a bonus. My ex-husband was getting ready to get a bonus. And I'm telling y'all, she called me. She said, baby, God can bless you with a chunk of money. I said, from where? She said, I don't know. But it's a chunk of money coming. At least $1,000. I said, okay. Yeah, well, my husband had got a bonus and wasn't gonna say nothing. And I asked him, I said, did you get your bonus? He said, dang it, you don't miss nothing. Yeah, let's go to the bank. I said, yeah, come on with that. You was gonna try to hide it, but you better go on and divide it. You was gonna try to hide it, but you better go on and divide it. Let's go to the bank, sir. 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, buddy. So it works for my benefit as well. And yes, I was singing that on the way to the car, looking at him. He was gonna try to have it. Come on in the bed, that baby. What's yours is mine, what's mine is mine. There we go. No, I'm just joking. For real. What you that said? Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. And y'all don't be want no what. He knows everything. He hears every conversation. He knows every transaction. He knows everything. So when you connect with God, excuse me, it'll be you don't. It ain't nothing you gonna miss out. When I tell y'all, God allows me to hear conversations that people are having about me. I'm not joking. I've written down word for word the thoughts that came to my mind, and then a person will call me and they've been talking to somebody that I don't mess with, and they trying to talk to me, but God didn't already let me hear this conversation, and they'll say a couple words, and I'll be like, mm-hmm. I already know the conversation y'all had. I'm not gonna tell you that I know, but I do, and it'd be crazy, and I gotta sit there and have a straight face like I don't know. Mm-hmm. And then God let something happen, and I'll know that that was that. You know what I mean? It'd be crazy. And that's why I don't have many friends. Because keep on lying to you ain't lying to me. Because I asked God to tell me who I'm around. So I already know you a snake or a thief or whatever it is. I'm just choosing to be around you anyway because that's what my daddy had to do. But he didn't let me go in here unaware. And I don't got to put you on blast because I know you a skank. That I'm here to help you not be skanky. That's my job. I'm here to turn you into a classy lady. I know you ain't nothing, brother, but God sent me here to help you. I have to know the cases I'm assessing. I can't do nothing if I don't know the damage. If I buy a house, I gotta know the value. If the pipes is good, if the wood is good, do I gotta replace the floor? Do I need new electrical? Because if I go in it and I don't know, then I could be in over my head. No, God gonna give me your rundown because guess what? You do not go to a Mitsubishi dealer and ask them about Toyota or Chevy or whatever it is. You have to go to the manufacturer of that vehicle so that they can tell you what's wrong with it. And we are so quick to go on our own understanding and our okay. So y'all remember? See, they don't even do this now, really. But back in the day, you remember when you first got your cell phone? It'd be a quick start book, but then it'd be that big thick one that you had if you wanted to know everything your phone. And we used to sit down and read them. See, they don't do that now. They can go to YouTube and see how to work the phone, but we had to read it because I wanted to know every. I would take me 2 days, honey. I'm gonna learn to work everything on this phone today. Okay, I'm gonna do it. But when you just went on a quick start, somebody else might come with your phone and be doing. You be like, "Dang, I got the same phone. My phone don't do that." Oh yeah, that's because you had to read the instructions. You had to go to the manual. It do all of this. We the quick start. Ooh, he make me feel good. Ooh, she make me feel good. Ooh, he bought me something. Ooh, she bought me something. Ooh, she bust me down. Ooh, she bad. She did. She that. Or he such and such or whatever. Even with our jobs, we see the money, but we don't see the work. We see the money, but we don't see how much time we're gonna miss from our kids because we're too exhausted to get home. And yeah, we get into the bag, but we're losing our family, which is who the bag is supposed to be for. Y'all getting this? So when you want to know a person, if you want to know if a job is good for you, a car, God will tell you. He has all those answers. And it might not be what you want to hear right now, but in the latter part of this, boy, you're going to be like, ooh, thank you, God. Because there's people that I thought I wanted for myself, baby, and I see them now. I'd be like, God, thank you, Jesus, that you did not give me what I wanted because you knew the future was coming and you knew I wasn't going to want that. Hey, hey. Thank you, Jesus. Come on, kids. Let's go right now. Do I know you? I do. Oh yeah. But when Juanita Bynum say his eye was crooked then, he had that limp then, and he didn't have no money then, and he was the best thing. And now you see Jerome, and you be like, oh my God, I can't. Oh Lord, please don't let her remember me. Walk fast, kids. Don't turn around. Mommy, that man's calling you. I don't know him. Let's go. It's time for me to go. No. Hey, how you doing? I've been good. Hilarious. Oh, Jesus. We all got somebody. You be like, God, thank you for not letting me. That is not, thank you, Lord. But at the time, honey, it was the best thing since sliced bread. I definitely will. Okay. I definitely will. Okay. Okay. Not here though. But I definitely will. I definitely will. I'll look into it. I have been sick, so I haven't been doing a lot. It's been a lot going on in my life too, honey. Mhm. But I definitely will. You love my commentary. And my kids. Do y'all know my kids do not think I'm funny? They said, Mom, you can be funny sometimes. I said, I'm hilarious at times. Mhm. They said, no, we just see you as serious. That's all. They said, they didn't get any hints of that. No, you're just always serious. I said, well, I'm not. Yeah, they swear up and down I'm not funny. They say I'm just mean. That's it. Mm-hmm. I said, listen here. Listen, I know y'all be about to laugh till y'all pee, but they don't see that. They don't see it in me. Mm-mm. They do not see it in me. They are your worst critics. They are. I told y'all my kids used to give people a disclaimer before they came to our house. They said we are not responsible for nothing our mama say to you. Don't. If she start talking to you, just like walk up the stairs real fast, cause she can see whatever you do. Don't try to lie to her, cause she already knows as soon as you come in our door. She probably didn't had a dream that you was coming to our house before you got here. So listen. Listen. Listen here. I know y'all be about to spew your drinks out on your work computers and everything. I remember. I be tickled thinking about that. Like they be sneaking at work, supposed to be working, ain't working, sneaking to school. Whoever thought that y'all would be sneaking to go to school? Hmm. We got some people that's teachers, and they be in school while they teaching school. Come on, listen here. I say, don't get fired. Yeah. Not me, but I am right now. Listen, I be having my client watching with me. Yeah, I heard y'all be forcing people to watch too. Don't do that. That's church stuff. My neighbors is gonna listen, so I play it loud. They need some Jesus. They need to learn something. Like I know y'all crazy. Opening the windows, sneaking right now, listening on my earpiece. Too funny. I never thought I'd see the day. To be sneaking in class. Now you're sneaking in school. Look at you. Sneaking to learn something. When we used to be in school, we was trying to sneak out because we thought we knew it all. And look at you. Look at you. Making everybody around me be quiet. Yes. I got caught by my supervisor, but she was on here too. Both of y'all sneak. Hey, supervisor. Not I got caught by my supervisor, but that's how she got caught because they was both sneaking on here. That is hilarious. I love y'all. I love y'all. Can I tell y'all something too? I just want to say that you all have made a huge impression on my kids. Huge, 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 huge. And what my four children tell me all the time is, Mom, we love the way that the Circlebites love you. They do call y'all the Circlebites. I don't know why, but they do. But they said that my daughter just told me yesterday, she said, Mom, I love the way they love you. I love the way that they love you. And that makes me excited because my kids have seen the opposite their whole life. They have seen me try to help people and those same people try to like tear me down to nothing or try to get them to not talk to me or you don't know your mom and this and that. So, but they watched me work. They watched me minister to the people on the corner. They were with me all the time. So, with that, my kids are getting to see the seeds manifest of what I told them. I said, babies, I don't understand why God got us going through this right now, but mom just be trying to help people, this, that, and the other. And so my kids get to see the seeds that I sowed when they was little babies come to pass right now. And it's mind blowing for them as well. It's mind blowing because they didn't understand why mom didn't go and just do what the other moms was doing or do what the people in our family. And I said, God keeps telling me that's not for us, babies. I don't know what God is going to do, but we're going to go this way. God told us to pack up and leave, and we're going to leave. But mommy, I know, but we got to go. You see what I'm saying? So my kids are getting to see now in their 20s because they all about to be in their 20s this year. Come September, everybody will be in their 20s. They are seeing now when they used to see their mama sit and read and read and write, and God wouldn't let me get a job, and He wouldn't let me do certain things, and I had to be at home, and I had to learn how to, and they'd be like, Mom, you doing too much, or not really doing too much, but they'd be like, Mom, you don't have to do that, but God is telling me I have to. When I was learning how to make food from scratch and dehydrate and all of that, did I know y'all was going to be here? Absolutely not. But think about how many people have dehydrated food in their house, whether they bought it or they learned how to do it themselves. We have people that are making bread. We have people that are processing their own meat now, gardening, things that you probably didn't even think about doing 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago. When I started coloring a lot, I've always had coloring books, but when I really started coloring, I think that it was going to be a whole color brigade after that, but where people's anxiety is coming down and now they're focused. They are able to sit and read because if you sit in color, especially one of them pages, you'll be able to sit and read right after that. You do that enough, your mind will calm down where you can focus on just one thing and sit, and your mind won't be racing, and then you'll be able to read. It's a twofer. So if I can get you to sit down and color, if I can get you to sit down and paint or do a craft for an extended amount of time, an hour, 2 hours, then that's prepping your mind to sit in front of another book and pay attention to everything that's on the pages right in front of you because our world is so fast. We instant. If I want food, I don't got to leave it. I can see what food I want, whatever kind it is. If I want to watch a movie, if I want to, whatever, I don't even have to leave my house to shop. You make your own brownies from scratch? Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, baby. Food from scratch makes me excited. You haven't had meds in a while. Come on. See? Gardening now, watching the shovel in my hand. Come on. Come on. See? And y'all stress levels then came down. I know they have. Because when you in the world, but you not of the world, the stress that the world have don't really affect you. Who's noticed that? The stress that you probably had a year and a half ago before you came here, it ain't the same stress level. I know that because when you get in contact with God for real, He releases a lot of that, and you start to see that things are not important, that were important. You don't even want to sit on the phone and listen to dumb stuff. You like, I could be coloring, I could be reading, I could be researching something. Like, I could be doing something else, dehydrating some food, starting a garden, talking to my husband or my kid. Like, I don't got time for this. And that ain't because of me, y'all. That's because God wanted you to have peace. He said, when I come into your life, I bring joy, peace, understanding, all of those things. So why is all the church people mad? Make that make sense. If y'all got so much Jesus, and I'm talking to the church people, why is y'all face always frowned up? And why do y'all always have a nasty attitude? And why can't we get past your stank attitude to get to Jesus? Because when God come, we laugh till we pee over here. Done with y'all. We be having to run to the bathroom, can't breathe, gotta go get something to drink, choked up. We laugh till we pee over here. Because it be real joy. Every day we going to get a laugh. Even after circuit that went off on somebody. We go back to being happy. We not holding on to that stuff. Now, I might come and apologize because God be beating up on my head because I don't want to be that person no more. And I very rarely call women a bitch, honey. That falls out that ain't something that I just do. So even with that, I've been getting beat up in my head all night because I don't want to be that. I don't want to be nasty. It's not fun to be a mean girl to me. It's not fun to make people feel like they don't got. Like, as y'all can see, we're not doing that because we're having a Goodwill prom. Who knows that we having a Goodwill prom in Oklahoma? Tulsa. First, second, or third weekend. I will know by the end of this week, preferably what day. Or maybe the beginning of next week. But yeah, we're going to be in Tulsa. On the south side of Tulsa. We're going to be on the south side of Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're going to go to the skating rink. We're going to kick it. We're going to eat pizza with the kids. And then we're having a no kids invited Goodwill prom. So the deal is, your ticket in, now we might have a small cover charge so we can pay for this thing, $10 or something. I don't know how much it's going to be to rent the thing. I'll let y'all know here in a minute. But you got to bring your receipts. So put them in a bag and don't leave them in the sun. Put them in an envelope and write your name on it. Now, scratch out your credit card information or whatever, all of that stuff, or make a copy because we want to know how much your outfit costs. Now, you don't got to buy your shoes at the Goodwill, okay? But your outfits, and you can take them to the cleaners and get them cleaned or wash them or whatever you're going to do. But this is a good, and I'm not saying you got to buy find what you like there. Okay? Yes. We gonna be glamorous on a budget. The Goodwill prom. And for those of you that never got to go, here you go. If you never got to go to senior prom, junior prom period, here you go. Mm-hmm. You don't have no money to buy stuff from Goodwill. It's $3. That's the part of it. You gotta go to the Goodwill. We need to see your receipt. God gonna bless you with the money. We don't say don't and can't over here. It'll show up. Yeah, it'll show up. $10. You can stunt, get all your jewelry and everything. Beautiful costume jewelry, honey. Sometimes it be gold, it be real, then they don't know. Anyway, spiritual thug. Yeah, because the first Saturday of the month, everything half price. So if it's $3, it's $1.50. If it's $2, it's $1.08 or 37 or whatever the tax is. Yes, prom. Why? Prom is dress up, right? Prom, we stunting. Bring your best. And if y'all don't believe me, I'm about to show y'all some of the dresses and stuff. I get all my stuff at Goodwill, honey. I'm trying to put y'all on now. Ladies and gents. I put all these dresses in here. Oh, all my scarves. And did I put them in the bag? Oh, I did. I think I put them in the bag, y'all. Hold on. Let me see.
bags. What the heck, girl? Give me 1 second, family. I gotta remember. I think I put them at the bottom of this bin. Oh. This is just my coat. Ooh, y'all, hold on. Oh, there they go. Well, I ain't gonna be able to find all of them. Ooh! But I was trying to find this one specific one, but oh. So, okay, and you gonna do what you want to do. But this was brand new from Macy's. This dress, I paid $3 for it, and it just depends on what kind of dress you looking for. But it was brand new. It was from Macy's. Okay, never worn. Still had the tags on it. It was like $3. Here's like a mermaid fish dress. Okay, this is like $2 at Goodwill. Okay, and it's bad on too. It's a custom made dress. Somebody made this. I'm thinking. Oh, I guess not. Hold on. If it feel custom made, it's probably from a boutique. But yeah, so there's that. This one actually, I might gift this to somebody because I can't fit this. And one of my girlfriends, she paid almost $1,000 for this dress for her daughter for prom in like 2016. This dress, it might have been $1,000. It was close to it, but I think it's too big for me. So we got this. I have to look at the size. I think it's probably it's a size 10. Okay, so if you a size 10, it's got the back out. Her mama paid good money for this dress. We had another yellow one that she gave us, but I got a lot of dresses like this, and I get them at the Goodwill all the time for $2, $3, honey, and they be gowns. Okay, so you're gonna be able to pop out for under $20. I promise. Go now and see all the boutiques that had dresses from last year. They send a lot of that stuff to Goodwill right now because all the girls are buying prom dresses. So here we go. Okay, get your stuff. Get your stuff. You got no reason. Go to more than one Goodwill. Go to Salvation Army, and that's how and the like. But that stuff don't cost much. I know this. This my Anne Klein jacket, baby. I love this, honey. This is what I be talking about. Staple pieces. I bought this at the Goodwill, brand new, over 10 years ago. And baby, I love the clasp on it. It's good material. Ooh, it's got that red line in there, real nice. Oh yes, honey. When I press this bed, baby, it'll be real nice. Put me some slacks on. So you have no reason. You have no reason not to go to the Goodwill. They got everything there. They got nice suits for men, nice dress shoes, everything. We about to see what y'all capable of. Uh-huh. Yes. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse. You can go in there and cash out all of less than $50 and have all your costume jewelry. You're gonna have everything. Yes. We are doing a Goodwill prom. I want to see receipts. Because it's gonna be a prize. It's gonna be a few prizes. So I mean if you don't want to, that's on you. But the prizes only go to the people that completed the assignment, which is to go to Goodwill and find your prom fit. Like I said, you can use your shoes or whatever else, but your outfit, your jewelry, all of your fur coat and all of that, we need to see what you're doing with it. Y'all don't want to do it. They're like, I don't want to do it. Well, no. You just won't be winning no prizes. Prom, I got to come up with like the categories. We doing old school Polaroids for your prom picture. Shake it out and get it right there. Well, we gonna get them. Yeah. Everybody else be doing how much they can spend. Why we can't do our own balling on a budget prom? We outside. And for all of those that never got to go, so I could tell my husband to drive these 14 hours, please. Have y'all ever rode a train? Where y'all at? 14 hours? Where you live? Where you at? You never went to prom. Well, here we go. Queen, where are you? Michigan? Is it? It ain't 14 hours to Oklahoma, is it? Are you? Is it? Because Indy and Michigan right there. Oh, well, yeah. Because it's about 10 hours. Change your route. Do the shortest route and see. Yeah, okay. Because I know when I used to drive from Indy, it takes like about 9 hours. I leave at 5 o'clock in the morning. I was there by 2, baby. Mm-hmm. 5 to 2. It's gonna be either the first, second, or third week of the shortest route is 11 hours. Okay. Yeah. See, you got sometimes you gotta look at them routes. They be trying to take you all over and everywhere, honey, because you know your auntie used to drive this. I used to have to get it. I had to drive with all them kids. I had to get it done, and I drove at night. I didn't drive during the daytime. Like I start my trips at night, so I'll start my trip at 5 o'clock in the evening when it's getting dusk, because my kids gonna be up for 3 hours, and then they gonna go to sleep, and I got the rest of the night till 6 o'clock in the morning to drive with no interactions from them babies. You said you'll be flying, huh? Yeah. So the first, second, and third week of and like I said, we're gonna do the family event during the day from like 10 to 1 or 10 to 2. Laser tag, skating, get video games. It's like an arcade place, and it's pretty good size. So we'll do it that. Preferably, y'all, if y'all can, we're gonna have these shirts that's about to go on there, and they're literally gonna have like Tulsa, blah blah blah, so we can know who everybody is. Okay, for the event. So I mean, you can wear whatever you want, but if you can bring the shirt, put it around your neck or something, so we know you with us. That way we can know who's coming. Um. Okay, and then so then from like 6 to 10 or something like that, we're gonna either find a place to go, or I really want to do this little prom, not little prom, but I want to do this Goodwill prom because I think it's gonna be fun, and everybody get their pictures and whatnot. But it don't gotta be expensive, as y'all can see. I don't like expensive things. I don't. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like expensive things, but I'm not trying to spend a lot of money to do everything. I like to see how much fun I have for a little bit. That is my goal. Hopefully, y'all are adopting that. And so with that, we're gonna have our Goodwill prom. So you don't gotta pay a lot. We'll find you something, whatever. And then I would like to go to Michael Todd's church Sunday morning, which is on the south side of Tulsa as well. Have I set a travel account? No, I haven't. I need to though, cause that last trip just it hit my pockets. All my little savings. I know I'm trying to save for me a car, and I was like, back to zero. You hear me? Back to start. Like, dang. But I don't. But that's the thing. I don't want to charge or none of. I gotta figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out because it's a hefty price for me, for sure. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't like doing that though, Miss Kim. That may look at it. It made me nervous. My feet then start going. I don't be wanting to, cause I don't know. I figure it out. Gotta work it out. I just don't be liking to do that kind of stuff. You gonna try to block some rooms at the Marriott property. Thank you. Classy lady, y'all need to get with her. She the one that get in our rooms. Thank you so much, Pumpkin. I forgot she was working on that. Classy lady is blocking our rooms, y'all. So classy lady _2. So y'all need to get with her. That's our travel agent, honey. We have a travel agent. Even if you don't want to go to this, she can get you out the country. Like, what do you need? Classy lady, y'all need to go on and follow her right now so that y'all can inbox her and know where the rooms is at and whatnot and how that all is. Thank you so much. I love this. We got everybody here. We got everybody. But yeah, if y'all want to get out the country too, if y'all trying to plan like a getaway or something, that's who y'all get with. And she be out of the country. She travels a lot. She's in Budapest. She be all over. Italy. She been everywhere. So, go and get y'all some. Mm-hmm. I'm about to run to the bathroom right quick. I'll be right back. And then we gonna do something. I don't know. I just wanted to definitely talk to y'all about me cussing people out because I don't really like to do that no more. So y'all pray for me. Pray hard. Because I'm not perfect. And I don't try to be. And I don't even like disrespecting people like that because I don't want nobody calling my daughters or nothing that. I don't like it. But leave me alone. Whew. Okay, so what was I getting ready to do? I don't even know. Honestly, I probably need to get off here real quick and handle a couple things, and then maybe we can do some trivia or something. Okay. So give me about 30 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna get my life together because I just got up. I woke up late, but I did want to get that out there to let y'all know we're gonna be in Tulsa. And so just start looking. It might be the second week. Once we get with Classy Lady and know what she got, that's really the lodging is what we be worried about, making sure everybody got somewhere to stay. Okay, but you can look on your own too. Just be looking on the south side of Tulsa, hotels on the south side of Tulsa, and then get with Classy Lady so that she can let you know the prices and whatnot. And then I'm gonna try to go find something for us to read. I got stuff like we could really do these giants here. Let's do that. We could do that. Let me go get my meds here real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Y'all want to do these giants that I already was studying 1021, 2015? We could just do them. Look up all these people, see where they live and what they look like. Who want to do it? Because y'all know these is all the races of people. Okay. Be right back. Let me go get my meds. I'll be right back. Just give me 2 seconds. I gotta keep this phone with me because I'm waiting on a phone call from the people so we can get our app online. Goodness gracious. They playing. Did y'all hear my phone dinging? Because I didn't, and I had like 7 messages. All right. I didn't hear it either. And my son didn't text me and everything, talking about, "Ma, you up?" Yes, son. Okay. I should probably call him. Hold on a second, y'all. Good morning. What are you doing? Oh, you hiking with Pat? What? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Oh, mm, okay. Well, I'm live, so I was one thinking something was wrong. Son, I'm live. I thought something was wrong. I'm gonna call you back. I'll call you when I get done. Okay, bye. See how people do me? This is why I don't talk to people because I be like, okay, yeah, okay, I'm doing something. Yep. Are you all right? And they just keep talking. Listen here. They don't care. That's why I just don't answer. It's a lot of people I just don't answer. They gonna do and do. They gonna do and say what they want to. No matter if I say I'm busy or not, they don't care about that. Listen, they do not care. All right, here we go, family. Y'all see it? Okay, I'm live. Okay, I'm live, son. All right. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right, y'all. Gotta make sure this is my old book. Okay. Can y'all go to Ezra chapter 9 real quick, please? Verse 1. Ezra chapter 9. See, God had me. Why am I offline? What the heck? Oh. Now that's spooky. Ezra chapter 9 just came up. They be listening. Hey, y'all know we read out the ERV. If you knew, we read out of the ERV version on Bible Gateway. Talks like we talk. So I'll give y'all some time to get there. Listen here. My kids, they do not care. My friends don't care either. I could tell them hey, I could tell them I'm busy. They gonna do what they want to do anyway. They don't care. Because y'all got to think, prior to TikTok, one person could have studies with me for 8 hours. We would be on the phone, and people would be calling and say, I know you're doing your other Bible studies, but I need my time. Like, people started calling earlier and earlier in the morning because they knew somebody called me at 6, somebody called me at 8, somebody called me at 9. And even my ex-husband, he used to be like, you've been on the phone all day. Well, I had that Bible study all day. And look what we do now. A Bible study all day. People used to call me at 3 o'clock in the morning. My phone used to start ringing at 3:30. You ready for Bible study? Well, I just got my coffee and peed. Give me a minute. Then my husband would get up. I get him out the door. Then somebody else calls. Time for Bible study again. I had Bible study from the time I got up to the time I went to sleep. It was crazy. For years, this is what I've been doing. For years. Mm. Listen, so that's why when I tell people, like, when I was able to sit here for 13 hours, God was been training me for years to do this. Honestly. And I didn't understand back then, but now everything makes perfect sense. All of it. Everything I had to go through, sitting down, not being able to work, having to talk to different people from different areas, move in different countries. I mean, not countries, but cities, and be around all different types of people. Everything makes sense. Thank you, Miss Liz. Listen. Listen. I'm telling you, it's a real thing. So whatever you're doing, whatever God has called you to do, it's not outside of you. You already been doing it. I told y'all he started having me record myself at like 5 or 6 years old. My mom bought me a tape recorder, little plaything, and I would record myself reading books. Well, I read to a device all day. That's what I do. So I'm not doing anything different than I've been doing since I was 5 years old. Literally, it's crazy. I just talked to my cousin about it. I said, "Yeah, you think I was crazy, sitting down there by the tree, re- reading Frog and Toad or Toad and Frog. That was the first book I read, the whole book, and record, and then I would just play it and listen to myself. Yes, and now listen here, it's a real thing. Yeah, didn't know. Your niece is too. She woke up crying with a headache. Can you tell me? She probably just had a bad dream. My nightmare started early. I had night terrors ever since I can remember. God was showing me the end of the world. At 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've been dreaming about the end of the world and the crazy stuff that was. I told y'all I saw 9/11, but I didn't know it was gonna be 9/11. But I told y'all the dream. I had never been to a concert at that time, and in the dream I was at a concert in like a New York area, and I was army crawling, and it was all these people dancing. But when I looked up at their faces, it was demon faces. And there was this lady on the podium down there, and she was singing gospel music, but she was dancing real, real nasty. There was a white lady in the dream, and every time that I would look up at the people, I would go into tongues. This is when I was 21 years old. Never forget. I would go into tongues and I would say the war angel is coming in between tongues, but I was army crawling on the ground. Called all my cousins that morning and was like, "We about to go to war. Y'all, this is my dream I had." It was like, "Man, you tripping." And mind you, I didn't smoke or nothing at this time. I was the good kind of 66er. I didn't smoke, I didn't drink, I didn't cuss, I didn't do nothing, but it was a hot mess anyway. Moving on. Had this dream in April, late March, early April 2001, and 5 months later, five His grace, we were at war. And all my cousins called me, and they was like, "Man, that's crazy." Because remember, no, because I told y'all, and nobody didn't want to listen to me. Just like what we went through last year. Y'all literally got to see what I've been going through my whole life. God will tell me stuff a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 10 years before it happened. And people be like, "She crazy, she crazy, she crazy." And then when it happened, everybody be looking for me. And God had me tucked away where they can't find me or can't talk to me. It happens all the time in my life. Come on. like real life. So for me, um, I don't care no more. Once I realized what it is that God had me doing, I realized that I feel an urgency now, like it's happening now in my dreams, but it might not be for a month. It might not be for whatever, but I feel it now. I feel it like it's happening right now. Yeah. And I used to tell people, don't do that. I told you as a kid, I say, you probably don't want to do that. You could break your arm, and then a person will fall and break their arm. But I being seen it in a vision, like old girl Raven Simone when she was playing that. That was my real life as a child. That was my real. It's my real life right now. I would tell my friends, don't get in the car. I told you, I told my daughter, one of my daughters, I said, that little girl will try to get you SA'd. Don't go nowhere with her. You need to stop hanging out with her because she will get you SA. She will set you up to get SA because she's sad about how you carry yourself and how you are as a person. I'm looking at this little girl. And I'll be damned if my daughter did not go spend the night over there and the mama didn't fake like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. I 2 days later see my baby with a dang crown bottle turned up at your house and you took the picture, lady. And I told you, she's a teenager, but she's not able to drink. She's not able to smoke. Those things are not okay for me. And then you take my child to your house, and I see pictures on the internet later. That's exactly what's going on. Then my baby go upstairs to get in the bed, and this dang near a grown man laid in the bed in the dark, and they didn't had her drinking. Like, no. But my daughter waited a long time to tell me. She said, Mom, that's crazy. I said, no, because God kept telling me about this young lady. I told her too. Every time you go with her, I see bullets flying, and that's exactly what happened. 2 people got killed around that young lady on her porch. They killed each other a week after my daughter decided she ain't gonna hang out with her no more. It was like an old fashioned duel on the porch, on the yard. And I just looked at my daughter and I said, I kept telling you. Every time I would tell her for a whole year, I see every time I see you with this girl, I see bullets flying like this. 7 days after my daughter stopped hanging out with her, 2 boys was shooting at each other on this girl's lawn and they both died. Real life. And they was babies. And that ain't been too long ago. So this happens. This is why my friends don't end up being my friends. Cause God be telling me their business before it happened. And they don't like that. And then they try to lie to me, but I believe him. I learned to believe. I used to question because I didn't know if it was me or him. It's been too long in the game now. It don't matter. It might not even be your thought right now, baby. But here shortly, and it don't never prove wrong. It has not ever proved wrong. That's why I can't trust. I can't walk away from God. I can't give up. That's why I said I don't want to go back to my old life. Because in your old life, when you're not connecting with God, you gotta wonder. You gotta be worried and try to figure it out. When you walk with Him, He didn't already figured it. I don't gotta stress about that. My daddy is gonna take care of it. I don't know how He gonna do it, but I'm not worrying about it. I ain't about to add nothing to my day. So I'm about to get up and get busy doing something else and wait till He tell me which way to go, left or right, or stay, or don't, or whatever. You cheat yourself when you try to figure it out for yourself because he sees past, present, and future. He ordains your future. So when you don't go to God every morning and ask him, hey, what do you want me to do today? We be frustrated at the end of the day because we didn't ask the right question in the morning. Only reason I'm telling you, a prophet is not respected in their own home. Man, none of my family feels it. It's only a few people in my family that even believe. I don't care. And I'm treated just like called crazy, called a wine bibber. They just said so much stuff about me, and now I feel Jesus. He like, say what you want. I don't even care because my life speaks for itself. what I do, what I've been doing behind closed doors, and now I understand that God say what you do in secret. I'm a on the mountaintops. He gonna tell it. Well, I've been giving to people even when I was less fortunate. When I was in the shelter, any money that somebody sent me when I was in the shelter, I took it, and as the new people came, I'm living in the shelter. I was there for 62 days. I'm living, and I already had my stuff together, but it was some crazy stuff going on. The lady that was here through my application, it was weird. I don't know, whatever. Long story short, I had to go there. I understand it was a place that I had to be stationed. It is what it is. But when people would send me money when I was there, because I just got divorced, I didn't have a job. It was crazy. My life was crazy. I took money that the people gave me and helped the people there. I bought everybody a journal, and you need to write down. We all in here together. You need to get this out because everybody in here angry. By the time I left, everybody was sleeping good. It was calm. It was everything, boy. You hear me? And they used to be mad, the workers, because y'all been working here for years, and I came in here and it was chaotic. But it ain't no more because I can't live in that. I don't care if I am in the shelter. I cannot live around that chaos. And so I went to every person. I talked to every person there. I got every person there a journal. At that time, I was handing out lavender oil like it was crazy because everybody needs to sleep in here good so we can get up and think about what we got to do tomorrow. So somebody would say to me, a shelter? Yeah. And when I was there, God gave me star treatment. It wasn't a dirty place. It was like a hotel, honestly. It was crazy. And the thing is this, I don't really eat beef, so they was like, "Oh, you're gonna have to eat whatever." Oh, okay, man. Every day the chef was making me some, and he was a black dude. Whatever I want, he was making it. I didn't have to eat what they ate. I didn't. He made me separate food every day. Every day that he was there, he made me separate food. Even on the days where he had to cook before he was gonna leave because he didn't cook on the weekends, he put my food up separate. He said, "This is for her, and this is for everybody else." And I would sit down, and I could feel the eyes in here like, you ain't supposed to walk through there with nothing that they can't see. You're not supposed to have no coffee in your room. Like no food, no nothing. They said, "We know you got coffee in there." I said, "I know." And y'all know I walk through this here with this cup too. And check it if you want to, but and they're like, "How do you get to walk around with that and have?" Because my daddy give me favor everywhere I go. Every place that I go to. Who is and why are you not? How can you not hear this? Oh, they jump in the car. I'm like, how are you not knowing? They jump in somebody's car. Thank you, Dad. Everywhere I've gone, it don't matter. Jobs, I done got, it's been people 10 times qualified, more qualified than me, and God gave me the job. We don't know. We just like you. We're gonna, you know what? You don't have to come back for a second interview. Watch this. I'm about to show y'all something. Hopefully, she ain't busy. Watch this. She might be busy. Hold on. Watch it. I think she busy. She normally ain't busy at this time. You thought I was in front of your house? Uh-uh. I'm trying to call her, but she might be on the phone. Give me 1 second. I want to show y'all something. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. That ain't all of them though. They all around here. That's not all of them. Especially not because of this circuit trouble community. They not. They gonna continue to send me stuff, which is crazy. Auntie, are you here? Okay, so it's not gonna work. She'll call me here in a minute. I don't know what's going on. I was just gonna tell y'all the story. I wanted her to tell it, so I'm gonna tell it, and then when she call me back, she can verify because she's doing something. So I know she's not watching this. But one time I was living with her, and she was like, I think you should. I think God wants you to work. This is when we first met, and I said, yeah, I'm working every day. I promise. I just don't have a job where I clock in. And she was like, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. So we sat there and got on Career Builder, and we put in like 200 applications. We put our resume, sent our resume out. So someone calls me in for an interview, and we go down there, and she takes me to the interview, y'all. So I go in first. It's for a receptionist position, like $12 an hour. I'm like, man, I can do that right now. I just need something. I don't even care because I need to get this bread so I can do what I need to do. To prove to this person, because trying to describe my life be hard, right? It do because people don't understand. I don't care. I don't care to explain it no more. You don't gotta ever understand. It don't matter. So we go in. I'm in the interview. I'm talking, and at this time now, I'm writing my business plan for my own business. I'm writing my business plan for my own business. Okay, actually, I've finished it, and it was finished already, and I had already met with my first round of crowd investment companies and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Crowdfunding companies and everything. So I go in here. I'm talking to the man, and he says, so he asked me something. I don't know what it was. And basically, I was like, well, I'm trying to get my first purchase order, blah, 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 to send overseas. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the other, you know, because this is where I'm going with my life. I mean, this is going to be a stepping stone, but this is where I plan on being here shortly. And so we in there about an hour. You know, most interviews don't take no hour. So my friend is in the car, so she gets out and she comes in. Well, their main receptionist, I guess she wasn't there that day or whatever. I don't know. So she walks in and she's looking and she just walks into the interview. And when she walks in the room, I'm sitting on this side, of course, the man is over there. And she walks in on him saying, I'm not going to hire you for $12 an hour, but I'll give you $50,000 for your first purchase order. This is what she walks in on him saying. Now, we applied for the same job. She got an interview with him, too, right after mine. And she literally hears him say, I will not hire you for $12 an hour to be a receptionist, but if you get your first purchase order, I'll fund it. Her mouth dropped open. She said, what the heck? I said, right. You still want me to get a job? Because he ain't going to let me get one. I've had jobs say, nope, you're too qualified. I ain't. I'm not. I need this job. I need it. I got kids. I got to know. We don't think you'll stay with us. I will. Don't do that. What is you doing? No, I need this job. What do you mean? We just don't think you'll stay. We think that if there's a better opportunity. And then I got my family. She lazy. She don't want to work. Honey, she waiting on this and she wait. I applied at McDonald's. No callback. Burger King. No callback. Walgreens. No callback. Lowe's. Home Depot. No callback. Apply for an administrative position. Callback. I didn't want to do that. I don't want to. That's not what I want to do. I kid y'all not, and I'm gonna go. We gonna do what we gonna do here. I'll tell y'all this. In 2012, I had moved from Phoenix back to the Midwest. I was looking for a job. Applied for insurance position. Had to borrow my friend's car to get to the job. Put some gas in her car. It was the last of my money. I was like, God, this is crazy. Get to the job interview, and the insurance man likes me so much. He hands me $200 in cash and says, "I'm just gonna pay you for your first couple of days in cash first." I said, "Huh?" He said, "Here you go. I'm just gonna pay you your first 2 days in cash first. $200 cash." That's it. Got in my friend car like, "Girl, I filled your car up. We back." Thank you, Dad. I ain't never went to an interview and came out with cash. No, that's a new one. Crispy 20s. I said, what? I know what this is. This greenbacks. Thank you. I've seen the miracles everywhere I go. Gas stations, grocery stores, the Goodwill. I can't go back to that other life where I gotta scheme or with it not scheme because I ain't never been a schemer. I always been I'm gonna tell you what it is, and if you're gonna do it, you do it type of person. And people didn't think I would be serious, but I am. So with that, God has given me favor in the strip clubs, in the hospitals, everywhere I go. He is giving me favor. It don't matter. But I would not know God the way that I do if I wasn't in those places and still saw his favor. With the club owner where I don't gotta do all that. They say if you get into it with somebody, you can't come back, you're fired for good, and I done watch them turn chicks away, and I'll be like, hey, I need to come back for 2 weeks. Come on in. We was just talking about you. Where you been? How did you get back in? Well, when you don't leave a nasty taste in people's mouth, they kind of welcome you back. If you don't cause people a lot of problems and you can help them with their life, because you don't think. When I was in that club, I used to be upstairs she always up there with the owner. Yeah, I'm asking him how he run his business and what he do and what's his other income. And he would sit there and tell me, oh, well, we got houses and we got this building for this much back then, and now even in the condition it's in, it's worth this. And then this is how much we spend in liquor and blase skip, and this is what you would have to do. And I'm up here getting fat on my head. Y'all trying to get that bread. I'm trying to get that knowledge out of here. Because, see, that money, you going to go spend that. But this man has been a successful businessman, him and his family, in several different arenas for over 30 years. So you come up here to get the money, and I'm coming up here to get something that's going to make me some. We are not the same. Mm-mm. And yes, I'm up here for 3 hours because the questions I'm asking, he probably like, when is shit? Don't you gotta go on stage, girl? I don't even care. So what? Okay, so then you did what? And then y'all did what? Okay, and so then you can leverage that against this, and then that's gonna pay for that bet. Okay, and then so what your sister be doing? Okay, so she always upstairs, because I'm getting something for my upstairs, not for my downstairs. We all going upstairs. I guarantee you, what y'all went upstairs to do, and when I went upstairs to do, that's why I was up there longer than y'all. And that's why I can go up there at any time. Just because it looked like what it looked like, don't mean that's what it is. God has hid me in places you wouldn't even think He'll put me in, but it was knowledge for me there. Knowledge that helped my life and a lot of other people too. That's why I don't care what people say, because you don't know what happened behind my closed door. It don't matter what it looked like. That ain't what happened. Oh, I know what happened. Did you? Was you in there? What was going on? And he still cashed me out 300. And he used to be like, here, because I already know you missed it. I did, thanks. And thanks for that too. Thanks. So we all walking out with money. But he paying me for the time I missed, and I didn't have to do nothing. But sit and ask questions. I got paid to learn. God was showing me in a strip club. It don't matter where you at, I'm going to pay you if you paying attention. And you not going to have to do what everybody else got to do, because whether people believe it or not, I put you in here. The same way he took his prophets and hid them in the whole house, in the harlotry place where they was turning up in the good time. And that I owe. And out of all the people in the city, the whole house and her family would say, Beow. Everybody else got destroyed. The church people, the ministers, everybody else got killed. But the whole house, everybody that was up in there was good. Matter of fact, Jesus went on and made her his great-great-grandma, basically. It don't matter what your church say what God would do. God is sovereign and he can do whatever he wants to. And because he know y'all think y'all know what God look like, that's why he can hide me in a place like a strip club and don't nobody come looking for me. She backslidden, am I? Because I'm definitely in here with this Bible at this table every day. In the strip club, in 7-inch heels. Every day. Laying hands in the bottom of this basement too, what you don't know. Helping people get away from pimps. Helping people get away from abuse in their mind and drug addiction and all of that. Yep, but I gotta be in here. I gotta blend in. That's what spies do. That's what they do. God let me go down to like 98 pounds from stress. And then he moved me into a house where there were people that were struggling with drug addiction. I was a zero. And most of the people around me was on drugs. I wasn't, but they were. But if you would have seen me walking with them, you would have swore up and down I was, especially if you knew me before, because I went from 145 pounds of stout woman to down to 98. Couldn't eat if I wanted to. And didn't touch that damn drug that they touched. But guess what? If you would have seen me around them, you would have swore up and down I was smoking. Telling you what I know. He hit me in a place where people was doing what I didn't do. Or I didn't do what they did, but he hit me right in the midst of it, and I was ministering in there as well. And there's people that have been clean from drugs for a long time because of it. There's people that God told me to prophesy to them that they wasn't going to make it to the end of the year. And I had to hold that secret. But tell this person, you need to get in touch with your son. You need to go see, okay, I ain't seen him in 27 years. Okay, well, you need to see him. Let me videotape this person for almost 6 months, having conversations with this man, 63 years old, about his life and how he lived and what he did, and to record it. And guess what? At the end of the year, I had to give a thumb drive to my friend to give to his son so he could hear about his daddy's life, because he didn't know nothing about it. God knew he was going to take his daddy. I never met the son, because I had just met the daddy. The daddy had just got clean after 30 years of drugs. Jesus. And the man resembled my granddaddy. So the respect that I had for him, he called me his angel. That's what he called me. Hey, angel. He would text me and call me, and I would tell him things, and I would talk to him. And when I was living with my friend, he and I, the closet was like my eon space. So when people wanted to talk, they came in the closet. It wasn't a big space, but we'd be enough. Sometimes more people than should have been, but amen. Moving on. Okay. No joke. I had this man, and I would ask him questions. He told me about the 70s when they used to get the police dogs baloney, and the police would be mad because they'll come back and they'll be over. They done went off in the woods, and the police, because he's 70s, 60s now. So he telling me how the police used to be mad because they was thinking they dogs was gonna eat these black people up, and the police dogs is over there with. I said, "Are you serious?" He said, "Yeah, we used to get the police hell back in the day." So he done told me all these stories and just things about how he worked and how his cars was, and I'm just sit there and record it, and he knew. But at the end of that year, that information was valuable to his son and his grandchildren that hadn't talked to him in 27 years. Had I never been in the situation that I was in, I would have never even been able to give that. Now, I'm in a bad situation. My daughter is going through treatment right now. I don't have a car. I don't have a job. Nothing. But every time I went to the cancer center treatment or the proton center, there was somebody, it was a young mother, her baby had I can't think of the rare blood disease. But she had that. I was able to lay hands on that baby. Then there was another baby. Because when my baby was sick, I was around a lot of chronically ill children. We was in the cancer, this place, at this hospital, and we's here and there. And it's all these people with these things that the doctors then said. I said, well, I'm a living witness. I don't believe them. Because they said she wasn't going to be able to see. They said she was going to lose her hair. And at that time, my baby hair was down her back. Hear me. I was like, oh, no, 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 no. You know how long it took me to get that hair that long? Are you crazy? We're not doing that. Not doing that, honey. No. That is 10 years of me. The only part of my baby's hair she lost was right here. This. Out of all that beautiful, the one that looked like me with the long, long hair, that's all she lost was that part y'all slicked down and curly Q. I'm not claiming none of that. I'm not saying yes to any of that. Don't be scared of the places it take you, because you can't be a light to a dark world if you don't go in the dark. So people on the outside, because they saw me with certain people, swore up and down that I was doing whatever they was doing, whatever that was. But I'm telling you that he had me disguised so that the people that was hunting for me, for real. And it's been my whole life. Since 11 years old, when my mom kicked me out, is that I couldn't stay with her no more. Since 11 years, I'm 43. So 33 years, or 32 years, excuse me. It's been my life. I've been way up and I've been way down, but in every place that I've been there and in between, my daddy looked out. I can't say that my family did. And I'm not trying to throw them under the bus, but they didn't. They didn't. And God showed me who he was to me from 11 until now. So what other people saw because they saw me with people or they could have swore what they knew, it was never that. But God said, why are you worried about what they got to say? You doing what I'm asking you to do. You going into places where I'm telling you to go, because what I put down into you, just like a soldier or a specialist, a doctor, a lawyer, you specialize in a certain area. It don't matter what's going on around you. If there is a traumatic experience, then your expertise is needed. And I understand that I went down in Jesus' name at 5 years old. I told God, no, this ain't the life I want. I asked to be baptized in Jesus' name. I asked God to come into me. I wanted to speak in tongues. I wanted to know him because the nightmares that I had at 5 years old, I said, oh no, I can't. This ain't, I need some help to deal with this now. Y'all don't see them demons over there? Every single night up until I was like 17. Listen, turn them lights on. Because the spirits came to me. They've been hunting me since I was a kid. I've always seen them. They've always made their presence known. They've always spoke out of other people. They've always come to the forefront and let me know I know who you are. I've had people walk up to me that I never met in my life and said, I know you. Been in places, clubs I ain't never been in. And a person will hit the door. I get a feeling in my stomach. This just happened to me in 2012. I ain't never been in this little bar place. I done went out with one of my friends and just had, we having a drink. I just moved back here. I ain't been here. And a lady was at the door. My stomach said, fruit. I said, well, this place is packed. I ain't never been here. She makes an A-line from the door to me and walks up to me like this. I know you. Ain't your name? No. And I ain't never been in here, baby. This is everywhere I go. The devil lets me know. Strip club, store, Walmart. Because when you really got the light of God in you, the dark beings don't want you around because you expose things. They don't want you around. So if they keep getting together and not inviting you, it's because you. Now, some of y'all ain't the light. Some of y'all is the darkness, and y'all need to sit by yourself. But for the most part, if you know you don't be on no foul stuff, and folks keep leaving you out, that's because they want to stay where they at, and you gonna push them to be better, and they don't want that. Or you make them deal with who they really are, and they don't want that because you can't keep doing stupid stuff around me. I'm just gonna not answer your calls and stuff. I don't want to hear your drama every day. That's gonna put something in my. I don't want to be irritated every day, so I don't want to hear. If you keep doing stupid stuff, go over there and do it. Talk to the people that you do the stupid stuff with. Don't call me. Because you think your friends are stupid because they're not even talking you out of this stupid drama. Like, go away. Y'all all stupid. You keep dealing with family members that get under your nerves. That's your fault. Don't come over here and tell me about it. I'm not going to listen. I will hang up in your face. Especially if I done tried to give you advice about it and, and you, I don't want to hear it. Oh, okay, well, I don't want to hear your stupid drama. And I hang up. And don't call me back because I'm going to be answering. Oh, that was rude. So was you thinking I was about to sit here and listen to this BS? And when I'm trying to give you a solution, you're going to tell me you don't want to hear it. That was rude. So get off my phone. You want to stay where you at. And I don't got time. I'm not going to keep doing this with you every other 7 days. You own this stupid stuff. Go away. Y'all don't know. I have zero tolerance for stupid stuff. I promise you. And I've been like that since I was young. My friends, when I was 20, I'm like, you probably don't, girl, don't nobody want to, because you scared. No. I just know that's stupid as hell. And then you going to expect me to listen to your drama about it. Well, the same way you said I was scared, I'm going to be unenthused and uninvolved and whatever else, not answering the phone when your stuff pop off. I don't got nothing for you. You don't want to hear what I had to say, which probably would have stopped you from being in a stupid situation. So I don't got no time. Mhm. Y'all, a lot of times when we irritated, it's because we allowing people to get on our train that ain't supposed to be there. And they gonna keep taking your time as long as you give it to them. But you could have been doing something prior to now. In that 2 hours that you listen to their drama that they gonna continue to do, you could have planted your garden. You could have got the wood to build a shelf. You could have made several loaves of bread. You could have dehydrated a lot of or chopped up vegetables. Like it's a lot of other stuff you could have been doing with that 120 minutes. Your life becomes more fulfilled when you fill your time with stuff that matters. If your life feels unfulfilling, it's because you filling it with stuff that don't have no substance. It's like McDonald's. You eat it right now and it's running through you right now. Now you back hungry. But if you eat your grandma food that she been cooking all day, you're gonna be stuck till tomorrow. If your life feel mundane, go through your hour by hour. Start taking a note of who called you, how you feel afterwards, what you looked at, when you start feeling like your life ain't enough, what show was you watching, when you start getting crazy with your spouse. Chronicle your own life hour by hour so you can see what you're filling your life up with that has no value as to why you feel like your life ain't valuable or you not valuable or your time ain't valuable or whatever. Do you take an account of your own self? Do you take an account of how many hours you spend watching TV instead of reading something or doing something around your house? We got portable devices, so you can take your TV with you. Excuse me, you got an iPad or whatever. Turn it on there, get up, and go do something. Do it for the next 7 days. Every hour on the hour that you're awake and that you can, like not if you have a job where you got to be moving, but if you got 5 minutes, like on the hour or right before the hour, take time to jot down notes in your phone or your whatever about what happened in this last hour in your life. It'll be mind blowing, but at the end of the week, you get up, your first 5 minutes, you talk about the first thing, like whatever came to your mind first. If you write that down, at the end of the week, you will know yourself better than you probably ever known yourself. Oh, I got a job that I move around, still journal my work, and thank you so much. I love to hear that. A lot of people, boy, if you journal your day from hour to hour, baby, and it becomes habit. Because now you want to see what next week gonna look like. And then now you want to see what next week gonna look like. And you be like, I did not know I do this every Thursday. And I be irritated every Friday. Or this person calls me between this time and this time on Wednesday every day. Like literally it will show you so much about you. Like if you go grocery shopping, write that down. Like it'll tell you so much about yourself. And you won't be getting mad at the people around you that you say you don't know me. No, you don't know yourself. A lot of times when the people say you don't know me, that's because they don't know themselves. But I do because I have to deal with you and I'm watched you and I didn't wrote down what you did. You do this every Thursday. You do this every Saturday. You do this. You're gonna say the same thing on Tuesday when you call me because you did the same thing on Thursday. Like I don't want to hear it no more. Like, are you gonna change your pattern? Because it can't always be everybody else. You allow these things into your life, so that even is gonna show you what conversations you allow, what company you allow. Keep a pen and paper by you or a device that you're able to write with. I'm telling you, it will. And write down 7:35, 8:35. And it might be not right on the hour. But if you write down something every hour about what you're thinking, how your day is going, who texts you and got on your nerves, what kid is cutting up, what you think. Listen, honey, your life will, because you will start to pick off things off that list that you don't want to reoccur in the next week. And you'll find yourself withdrawing from things or finding new things to do, finding new places to go, finding new interest in your life because you don't like the way this thing that you keep doing makes you feel. Plus, it teaches you to learn the patterns of the people around you that keep drawing you into things that God don't want you to be in. Do they always seem to show up when I'm super vulnerable? Do they only come around when I get paid? Do they call me back as fast when they're not getting something from me? And so then your irritation and stuff will go away because you'll start to see who brings what to your life, if they're adding or taking away. Like if I'm talking to a person on the phone and I'm be like, all right, girl, I got to get ready to go. And they instantly just start talking over me like they didn't hear me say that. That means you want to waste my time. Girl, my husband is coming. I got to go. Oh, so girl, anyway, let me tell you about. I hang up. Because what you just told me is F what you have to do, what I want to talk to you about. And basically, I just want to distract you because I want to be distracted. They don't want to get up and do what they got to do. So they hear you saying, I need to get up and handle my business. And they will try to distract you from doing it. And then as soon as they would ever come in, okay, I got to go. Mm-mm, we're not doing that. Pay attention because a lot of the stuff that be having you distracted from doing what you're supposed to do, it don't be you. Sometimes it do because you're allowing it, but you'll start to see kill, steal, and destroy. You're here to destroy my creativity, kill all my time off, so I waste it, right? And steal my joy because now I'm gonna be irritated because now my tomorrow is piled up even higher. I got more laundry to do. I got more dishes to do. I didn't get to sit and write this letter to my husband that I needed to write so that he could understand why I said what I said yesterday because I feel bad, but I want him to understand that this is it. Like, it's a real life thing, y'all. Have y'all noticed when Jesus wanted to hear, he got off to himself, away from the crowd, so he could hear because it was going to be too much chatter and too much noise. Sometimes God don't want you to call all your friends and ask for advice. He just wants you to ask him the first time and wait for his answer. Just because you don't hear don't mean he said no. He's probably moving everything around to bring it to you. Well, I'm going to call them and check. No, you don't need to. He got it. He don't need you to assist in nothing. If you believe that he's your provider, that means if you know that your husband or wife or your mama or your daddy or whoever is going, they always good on their word, you don't even question if they show up 2 minutes late. Y'all don't even give God 30 minutes before y'all be trying to put another plan in order. Hitting me right in the heart. Okay, I'm gonna go pee and give y'all time to digest that. I'll be right back. Cause I can see when I'm gonna come on out of here. Give y'all a minute to breathe. Walk around, shake it out for a minute. I'm back. Y'all good? Y'all still love me? Y'all still love me a little bit? Do y'all? You said me too right in the throat. Okay. That be my daddy. That don't have nothing to do with me. I'm just the messenger. That's it. That's all. I still love y'all. He hits me in the throat every day too. Don't worry about it. I told y'all every time my godmother called me, I'll be like, ooh, okay, let me go lay down. When she called, I'll be like this. Cause I don't know what he about to say. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. It hurt. That didn't make me feel good. But medicine most times doesn't, but it heals. And that's the thing, y'all. That's why I said this to me is not about church. It's not about organization. It's not about who preached the best. It ain't about none of that. I just want y'all to understand that a relationship with God has everything to do with every single part of your life, even baby blockers. Still can't believe that. Mind blowing to me that she knows everything. Oh my God. God said he got eyes roaming to and fro, even in the dark he can see. Even in the dark he can see it. Do you hear me? Your thoughts that are far off, he know them. The ones you ain't even thought about yet. Oh, God, clean my mind, Jesus. Mm-hmm. Listen here, I'm telling you right now, you cannot hide nothing from him, so you might as well be honest. And faking for people is just getting you further and further away from God. Did you hear me? Y'all got that? Faking for people get you far away from God. Okay, write that down. He made you a way. And when you won't be what he made you, he can't use you. You know what you're like when you won't be who God made you? You are the phone at the store that don't work. It's the phone, but it don't move. They just there to show you how big it is, but you can't call nobody on it. You can't flip the screens. It's not a real phone. It's a real phone, but it ain't. Y'all know the phones I'm talking about? How they had a TV size up there and everything, but it's like it ain't real. Yes, the display phone. Thank you. Yes, I couldn't think of the word. Thank you. The display. You're a display. Not good for any use. Your Christianity is a display phone. Because if you're not willing to go into the trenches and you're not willing to go to the people that actually need God and not preach God to the same people that hear it every Sunday, what good is your Christianity? Anybody can preach to the people that already heard it. But can you bring the people that never heard it? So when y'all get dressed up in your fine suits and your fine hats and your fine shoes that cost a good arm and a leg, and you drove past all those homeless people that you could have fed for maybe a month with you and your husband's outfits on, with the big knot of money y'all about to put in that y'all gonna wave. Was a single mother walking in the rain and y'all drove by in y'all fine church Cadillac on y'all way to church and didn't think to offer her and her little dirty kids a ride. Your Christianity for display. But it ain't no good nowhere else. Can you take all of that off and go sit with the homeless person on the corner and bring them out of the state that they're in? Because that's what Jesus did. The man that couldn't walk, that couldn't get into the sanctuary, that couldn't sit up, people came to the tabernacle or wherever they was at, walked right over him. Why they didn't try to lift him up? He, of all people, needed healing, and they saw it, but they put themselves first so that they could be healed. So that they could be notarized by Jesus, so that they could be the one first person touched by an angel. On display, but not activated. Come on. You can steal it, but you can't turn it on, can't call nobody, can't do nothing with it. Because you're not connected to the real network. So nobody can get any use out of you. Not even God. You so saved, you can't help nobody though. How about you take a month off of church and go to the people that can't make it to the church, or they're scared to come to church because they've been church hurt, and you take your Bible study to their house. Oh, you won't do that because you don't want pastor to think you backslide? Well, what about God being worried about the souls that won't ever come to church again? What about them? They backsliding because y'all hurt them and they don't want to come back and see y'all? What good is it preaching to the same 100 people every Sunday? You're not growing the kingdom? None of that is your concern if they don't fit into your rules and your regulations of how a Christian should act and be. I'm so grateful God took me out of that mess and let me see him in the trenches, in the places where light needed to be shined. A homeless person will give you something, a whore will give you something, a drunk will give you something, a crackhead, a heroin addict, they'll give you something for a church person will. This I know for sure. They'll go steal something to get you what you need. But a church person, baby, they ain't handing you nothing. Honey, God bless you. You better get up and get. God said, you don't work, you don't need, honey. And I work every day. God has blessed me. No, you gonna go to work. And you selfish, so you always gonna take care of yourself first. Come on, they are so giving with nothing and will give they last. Man, listen. I have seen the kindness of God not from the people that it was supposed to be expected from. I called the church first. Church ain't who helped me. That brother that moves stuff around, they got the nice rims and the big chains on his neck and the nice diamond earrings in his ear. That's who came through and paid up 5 months of my rent, and I didn't have to do nothing. Call the church first, where I've been paying my tithes to. 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. Faithfully, every 2 weeks or however it was that I got paid and paid on my own income tax. But God sent the people from the darkness, or what the church people call the darkness, to bless Circle. And kept me straight too. Because they saw that I looked out for other people. So then they would just come and bring me stuff because they knew I was looking out for whatever community I was in. There she go right there. I just called you. You don't try to sneak in. I can see you. I just called you. Are you going to answer now? I can see you. How are you not answering and you in my live? Answer the phone. Just called you. Hey. Good. You ain't been in class. You just got in here, right? Okay, I'm live, so you know that. Okay. So do you remember when we went to the job interview? Oh, don't roll your eyes. I'm gonna hold on. Did you not walk in on that man saying he wouldn't hire me for $12 an hour, but he was gonna give me $50,000? And you have been telling me that the Lord said I probably need to get up and do what? Get a job. How many years I've been knowing you? 10. And what? And what you say? What say thee about that whole job thing? Say that again. What say thee about the Lord wanting me to punch a clock? What say thee? What do you say about that? Do you still believe in that? No, I've definitely seen you study reading for 10 years and now seeing the manifestation of what that was about. So yeah, it's pretty cool to watch. I love it. Many fine days. Many fine days. Okay. I want to go outside. He will. Oh, say it again. I used to cry about what? I want to go outside. Well, I got to see and read these books. Y'all, she wasn't even in the live, and y'all know I just said that. Okay, thank you. I love you. I'll call you back. He don't let me go outside. She was the one that walked in when the man said, I ain't gonna pay you $12, but I'll give you $50,000. No, I need a job. She said, what the? I ain't never seen nothing like this. And I used to cry because he would not let me go outside. I told y'all, everybody else get to go outside. I got to stay in the house and read these books. I used to be mad because the old circle used to be trying to get out. You hear me? So when y'all probably be thinking I be fronting for this internet, I don't. She's known me 10 years. I had to live with her. She had to listen. She'd be like, I think you need to get a job. And I used to be like, he ain't gonna let me do it. No, we're gonna get you a job. Okay. Let's apply everywhere you want to. And it ain't that I ain't gonna be qualified, I promise you that. He's not gonna let me work. I said that he got another job for me to do. Ain't that crazy? So everybody don't have to understand your walk, y'all. They not supposed to. Oh, as long as you and God understand it, they gonna talk because he wants that to be the case. So that when he does what he does, it's a miracle. It's supernatural. Did you get in this? They're not supposed to understand because if they understood, then they would stick to you. Because they plan on siphoning everything out of you. God let me go down to my lowest to shake off the snakes and the leeches and the people that plan to ruin what it was that God had me to do because they never thought I deserved it anyway. Are you hearing me? They can't go where you're going. Out of all the people I was around when I started this serious walk, it's only like 3 people here. And it was I had 2 phones. They used to bang. Do you hear me? Bang. All day, all night. Folks was calling my phones. Baby, y'all see that phone be right there and it hardly ever rings. I'm in your business. When I tell y'all God made me learn to live on a little before he gave me access to certain things, because when I had access to certain things, I wasn't wise with. I feel like I've always been really wise with the amount that I had, but I didn't realize that me not being able to work and going from job to job, it was all a part of what I needed for now. And it was a long, grueling process. I'm not gonna lie, but do I look back on it now and I don't feel the weight of it? And he made me cry every day. My auntie just delivered some stuff to the Amazon to the box today that I gotta go pick up. I was hoping she came in here. What you seeing, auntie? Is the popcorn? It's something from Amazon, so I know it ain't popcorn. I synced that. I synced it up there. I'm about to go get it. But you got something else delivered the other day, so I want to know what you did sent this way, auntie. She ain't in here. It's a surprise. Can y'all send me something now? If y'all want to, this the thing, y'all. Thank you for listening. Y'all, I just be having to have organization. And when I tell y'all spoil the heck out of circle, I be like, the Lord said he'll give it to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over shall people, men, give into your bosom, humankind. And baby, I am a living witness of where am I going to put it? Well, I guess I could stuff it under here, Dad. I said, well, you must be getting ready to expand my space because he normally, that's what he does. He'll fill up the space that you have when he's getting ready to move you somewhere else. And if you don't believe me, watch and read the Bible. He'll make the Israelites go through a whole bunch, and then the people that was being mean to him, he'll say, now give them all your gold and stuff. Whatever they want, just let them take it. Did you hear what I said? I said, let them take all your stuff. They be like, you want our gold? You want our houses? You can have my wife too. Hell, take her too. You want the boy? He's good. He's stout. Just can you leave? We'll give you whatever you want for you to go away. And I'm not saying that that's y'all, but I'm just saying, even in the Bible, when folks do you wrong, they gotta pay you indirectly, directly. You gonna get paid if you do the right thing. God pays you for doing the right thing. He pays you for studying. He pays you for walking away from sin. He do. You don't gotta go looking for no money. I promise you. He pays you to be a truly giving person and give to a person that you can't receive nothing from. He'll change your whole understanding. And people like, oh, she's extra. No, you just don't know the secret. And you mad. You mad at all. Because you still got a scheme to go get what you want and all that. And God said, I got enough for everybody. So I don't have to go try to get in your business and wonder why you getting what you getting. Because I just want what's for me. I don't care what you got. And I'm not saying it like I don't care, like I want you to have enough. But I don't care. You what's for you is for you. And what's for me is for me. All of this stuff, don't nobody care about this stuff but Circa. But this stuff make my heart skip beats. Cause it's for me. When I get these beautiful things that y'all send me, like my sextant, even though I'm scared of big bodies of water, but I'm gonna use it one day when I'm on a boat. I'm gonna use it. It's important to me because I see these in books and movies that I watch, and I'm like, "Ooh, that's nice." And I put it in my cart, and someone said, my daddy already told me to buy it for you." To someone else, this might not mean nothing. But to me, it means magical adventure and to be able to see something in a life that I might not be able to see it in. It kind of looked like the alethiometer, or if I'm going the magician's route, I just might be able to see something in a light that I didn't see it at first. So to someone else, this is stupid. But to me, it means a lot, right? Oh, don't do that. My Celtic Greek coin. Now, tell me where y'all see this symbol at everywhere right now. This one. Where do we see this symbol? Tell me. Where do we see it? Hospitals. What show is it on? Charmed. The Celtic Knot. Who watched The Magicians? Who watched The Magicians? Do y'all remember when they got ready to turn into birds? The geese? And they had to do the knot. They had to be naked. And it was a truth knot. And they wouldn't transform into the birds until they did knots. Now, what is a nautical knot? These be on Airbnbs. Do they? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Is this the Airbnb symbol? I don't know what the Airbnb symbol is. This is their logo? As my cousin say, clear. What? Mm. Well, now we know why all the creepy stuff that goes on Airbnb be going on. Dang. Mm-mm. So maybe the missing people, their organs be going to the hospitals to get that same logo on them. Because there's a lot of people that came up missing from Airbnbs. It's a lot of being trapped, people being trafficked. from Airbnbs. Mm-mm. Thank you. I appreciate you. Did you know that Miss Sarah Castaneda got the box, Isabel? Did you know that? Her family won the giveaway. Did you know? Mm-hmm. I don't know if she knows or not. They should be getting delivered shortly. Either today or tomorrow, or maybe yesterday. I didn't even check this. Let me see, go see what day these things supposed to be delivered. Hold on. So everybody know they stuff coming. I didn't even check the day. Oh, that's 26. So yesterday. It was today. Is today the 26th or the 20th? It's today Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. So they should have got their boxes yesterday. Yep. So then the people that won the contest, they probably got their boxes yesterday. It was two families. We gave out 4 gas masks, a water filtration portable system, 4 water straws, a couple cans of dehydrated food. Thank you so much. This ain't all of it either. Some of it is here on the floor and in my room and other places, but thank you. This ain't all of it. It's some over there. So let me see if you can see it. Let me see over there. Some over there too. There's books everywhere. They on the floor. I gotta build more shelf. Mm, yeah, we built this shelf. I built this shelf in November, and there was space. It's 8 feet long, and my WOIU family, they gonna keep our library so I can continue to teach and expound on the things that we learn. So they didn't grew it up to where I probably need to take all of this down and it'll go up to the ceiling for sure, and I can fill that up. No joke. Because books are doubling now. They're doubled everywhere on the shelves and stuff. So thought this was gonna do, but I guess I'm gonna need to just go up. So all that's gonna have to go. And we'll have to find somebody else, or somebody with some other place in here. But maybe we can put it right there. Yeah, because it's mhm. It's a lot of books in here, and in my room, and in the living room, and everywhere. Ooh. Okay, so now that we've been on here for 3 hours doing nothing, my antennas is up. I know my hair dry too. I shampooed it yesterday, y'all, because I couldn't. My scalp, like, it be dry, and I don't be putting a lot of products in it because my scalp get itchy. So I need to. I'm about to do something to it. I ain't gonna twist it though. I'm probably just gonna braid it up or something. But yeah, I just shampoo this. So it's dry. Yep, I didn't get there. We didn't. Y'all didn't be here with me. I got me a little, and y'all see I need to be retwisted, but yes, I got some. Thank you, Dad. All right, so let's do it. Who are the Kenizzites? Your first retwist is this morning. Ooh, yes, honey. Get ready to be like, huh? What? Uh-uh. No? Why is y'all always bothering me? That's what locks do for you. I don't care if they this long or this long. Once you get to where they move, baby, You be like, what? No. Goodness. Why is y'all always doing stuff? Y'all do. Oh, I'm gray. That's why this is lighter. I'm just waiting on this to go white and this to go white. I'm all gray. That's why this is light up here. Probably if I didn't color my hair for a year, it all might be gray. Hell, I don't know. I just put a rinse. Cause I told y'all, once this part right here go, like once this get white, baby, I'm about to be the funkiest old lady. I'm telling you, cause it's gonna be all white, and then from like my ponytail down, it's always gonna be a random color: pink, blue, gray, yellow, yellow and green, yellow, pink, blue, and gray. Like I can't wait. I just wanted to go all white first, and then it's gonna be white, and then my ponytail is always gonna be a different color. They gonna be like, look at this old lady with her ombre here, all gray, pure white, and then whatever colors I want at the end. I'm so ready for that. The people who lived in the land before Abraham, the Kenites, the Kenizzites. Does it give you pictures of them? You here for it, honey? I'm telling you. Listen here. Mm-hmm. Who were the Kenizzites? They lived in the land before Abraham. Does it show us pictures of them? Okay. Okay, thank you. Huh? Who are the Kenizzites? And then what did they do? We know they lived in the land before Abraham. Hmm. Anybody know? Y'all looking. That's why I ain't got no answers. That make me happy. Hmm. The Kenizzites, who were they? Look to see if they got another name in Greek. Nope. It is Kenizzites. They're the Canaanites, kids. Okay, thank you. It says the Edomites. Type it. Type in the Kenizzites giants and see what comes up. Canaan descendants. Okay. Does it show us any pottery from them? Are there any paintings of them? What do you see? What do you get? Children of Cain. Hmm. Okay. All right. Y'all know y'all gonna have to dig deeper. Here we go. What about the aviums? Aviums. 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 Edomite tribe referred to with the covenant the God made. Edomites tribe referred to in the covenant of God made with Abraham. Okay. You saw Caleb the Kenizzite. Good job. Good job. Caleb is a big person in the Bible. So here we go. What y'all got? Who are the Aviums? Where did they live? Hmm. Anybody? Y'all looking. The Aviums. Who are the Aviums? Aviums. Who were they? Where did they live? You had the way you had it spelled about brought up a medical term. That's possible. Okay. Grabbing my notebooks and my books. Does it show them as bird people, Miss Juanita? Mm-hmm. Avium. Mm-hmm. Who are they? They're a race of people. Y'all looking. I'll be right back. I know y'all looking. When I don't get an instant answer, y'all always looking. It make me happy. Here we go. I'll be right back. Take the phone, circle, just in case the app people call. I don't like being attached to nothing, but if the app people call, I don't want to miss this call. I had a Reuben sandwich yesterday, and I had a Market Fresh turkey bacon ranch club sandwich. And if you ever had an Arby's sandwich, you know how big them sandwiches is, and I ate both of them with some fries. Bacteria, you can't find it. That's crazy because we do have. What is the avian flu? The bird flu? Is avian flu the bird flu? There's an avian complex pulmonary disease. It's just giving medical terms. Says they live by the sea. There we go, baby girl black. We done found something. They listed in Joshua chapter 13. Okay. Miss Santia. It causes TB in birds. Is TB a blood disease? The people that were dwelling in Hazarin, tuberculosis. I know. Isn't tuberculosis a blood disease? It's airborne. It affects the lungs. Okay. So avian disease, it's a respiratory virus. Okay. Oh, it's avian, not avium. Okay. Aviator, avium. We know our words come from their words. And an aviator is a person that flies, right? Isn't that what an aviator is? Philistines living in the days of Abraham. So they were part of the Philistines. So could the word aviator come from the avium? Because if they were giants that were living in the time of Abraham, and we look back at all of those ancient monolithic structures, they could fly. We know that all of our words now come from something back then. So were the aviums the race of the giants that flew? Because we know from the book of the giants in our Dead Sea Scrolls, wherever it might be. Where's our Dead Sea Scrolls at? There we go. And we know from not this book. Where are you? What are you, book? Y'all, there's so much stuff in here. I don't even know where my books are. Oh, there we go. Okay. They're from Sidon. You mean this guy with the wings? Ooh, you hit that right on the money, baby. Sidon and his homeboys had wings. The Arvites dwelled in Gaza before. Oh. Here we go. They're known as mariners. Isn't this a mariner's watch? It's got a sundial on it, longitude and latitude, and it tells you where the gravitational pull is because it has a compass. And I told y'all, look what they got on their arm. That's a sundial watch. Why you got a watch on too? See, that's a sundial watch if you know what a sundial looks like. And these are on the Egyptian hieroglyphs and the Persian hieroglyphs. This is where we get these from. They're the people that did all this. Remember, I asked y'all a question a couple months ago because we have this book. Where is... Oh, I need to get this together. Why is this book backwards? I bet you my son did that. He was in here messing with stuff. Boy, because like, these books do not be backwards like that. Where is my book at? Oh, there it go, right there. Okay. So we got a book like the Sky Atlas. And all these ancient, look, the Sky Watchers of ancient China. You see this? Turn right to it. Sky Watchers. Who are the Watchers? Where did they come from? Do you see this aerial map? Y'all be seeing these maps. Who did this? Ptolemy. He lived around Abraham them times and all of that. Gravitational pull. Okay. So this is the Sky Atlas. We got great maps. That's right around the world. These are old maps. Now, the crazy thing is this. Some of these are aerial maps, which means you had to fly high above to see the mountainous ranges, the nooks and the crannies. And I ask y'all, if these maps is thousands of years old, who was flying above to get the aerial view? And they didn't have planes 5,000 years ago. If you go look at all your old maps, honey, some of them are aerial view maps. Only seen from above, like that. This is an old, ancient. You see that's Arabic on there. This is an old, ancient map. Who? Who was flying above 5,000 years ago during Jesus' time to do aerial maps? Who was doing that? How was they doing that? If nothing is new under the sun, that means drones been here for a long time to do aerial maps. Not the angels. Maybe some of the fallen angels' children, because they had the abilities, Zeus and them, to fly. Hermes, oh boy, Cupid. Remember? Sennacherib, son of a cherub. Sennachierib, son of a cherub, son of a cherub angel. I said no more books. Here we go again. Auntie Sandra got over 300. Folks in about 50. I just seen y'all libraries is nice. I see y'all been showing me your libraries. They nice. I see y'all been doing y'all videos of all y'all books. They nice. Y'all libraries is nice. They are. They're nice. Son of a cherub, son of an angel. Hollow Earth, Ancient Maps, Atlantis, and Other Theories. The Book of Earth. The Egyptian Universe. Lost Atlantis Map. Aerial View. Oh, where do we know this from? Below the Nephilim, the Nephil. This is Thor, Asgard, Erd, or Earth. From Norse mythology. They were in Ur, and the Nephilim were there. This is the Thor story. But we know that Ur is Erd. Because the Nephil or the Nephilim were there. You see that? The realm of the Nephil, the Nephilim, Iraq. Exactly. Exactly. Mayway is the name of that angel. Come on now. Well, Mayway is the angel's child. Look how dark those people are. Mm-hmm. Monsters and antipodes. It did say the world tree. Do we not study about these people? We read in Solomon about a man that didn't have a head, but he could hear and see. We know there's dog-faced people, because that would be a werewolf. We know that the double-sided heads, two heads, was a race of people. That's a cyclops. And look at this man's feet. So on old maps, there and aerial view maps. There was aerial view maps from 5,000 years ago, but there was no planes 5,000 years ago. So they tell us. But then we see engravings like this on all ancient places in India and Japan and everything, and we think that these beings did not have the ability to do that and that they weren't real. These were elaborate costumes, is what they've sold it to us as. So maybe the word aviator comes from the race of avions, the flying giants. We know from the book of Og and the 100,000 Giant War that there were giants that could fly. We know from this book, the Dead Sea Scrolls, we go to the book of the giants. Right here, it says, after a cosmic journey, Mayway comes to Enoch and makes his request. Cosmic journey. It says Mayway mounted up in the air like a strong wind and flew like his hands, with his hands like an eagle. Mayway, who is the son of the angel Baraquiel, took off flying with his hands like an eagle. Enoch was around when these people was around. These folks. Enoch was living when they was living. Because Enoch lived before the flood. Is this not a medical issue in India right now a lot? I think the Hindu people or the people in that region of the world have the most of this, what we consider now a birth defect. Now, there's other people born with it, but more people in India than anywhere. So there was bird people in India, and there was bird people in Persia. And they all had these special crowns and stuff and gold bars and stuff on their arms, bracelets and whatnot. So then when we go back, and we see right here when it says, after a cosmic journey, Mayway comes to Enoch and makes his request. Mayway mounted up in the air like strong winds and flew with his hands like an eagle. He left behind the inhabited world and passed over desolation, the great desert, and Enoch saw him and hailed him. And Mayway said to him, I was sent hither to you a second time. The giants await your words, and all the monsters of earth. This is the Dead Sea Scrolls. All the monsters of earth and the giants. I was waiting to say what we didn't told you our dream was gonna happen. Narnia in full effect. It says the 200 angels choose animals, including presumably humans, on which to perform unnatural acts. Right there. The outcome of the demonic corruption was violence, perversion, and a brood of monstrous beings. See Genesis 6 in the book of the Watchers from Enoch. So when it says that they went into the birds of the air, the beasts of the field, the fish, and the reptiles, that created the monsters and the giants. So the giants came from the women, and the monsters came from them mixing giants with animals and humanoid like beings, angels that look like humans, they mixed with animals. So then the outcome was a satyr, who was a magical being that had an appearance of a human form, but then he was animal like in nature and had magic powers. Because his daddy slept with a goat, the angel, but the daddy could have had human-like features. The Bible tells us we never know when we entertain an angel, which means angels can look human. So we'll get back to these giants. I'm about to go eat. I gotta find me something to eat. But later on, class, we'll go through the rest of these giants and see where they live. And these are the people that I told y'all. This is why Israel used to be so scared to fight, because 99.9% of the people that they were dealing with had supernatural powers, because they were the children of the fallen angels. Some of them were monsters, and this is why if you go and you look in ancient books about Egypt and Persia, they show cow-headed soldiers, they show dog-headed soldiers, they even show snake-headed soldiers. So they have a human body but a snake head. They have a human body but a boar head. Or they have a boar body with a human head on it. These were the monsters. So when you read in Enoch, and it says they went into the women, but they also sinned against birds, reptiles, fish, and the animals of the field. That was the sin, that they went into them and they created all of these monsters. So when we see in a movie like with The Rock, where the dog-headed king could speak, well, we know that ain't a lie because it's engraved. And they called them the gods. They would have been worshipped by regular people as gods. Yep. Don't do that. Y'all just saw that book fall right there. Mm-mm. That's why I'm about to put all these books back on the shelf. We do not have time for none of that. Absolutely not. Stay in your place. Mm-mm. Get back up here. Nothing to be followed. I ain't touching it. Let's go. Everybody get back up here. Got time for that. No. Yep, I'm about to put everything back. Yes, I love you. I'm about to go find me some food. Hungry. We'll have class later, for sure. I said that last night, but these evenings is getting hard for me. I don't know. I'll be in a funk in the evenings. Okay, I can't promise you that I will. I'll try to get to it, but I'm not gonna say I know I'm gonna read it because I don't know if I will. Because sometimes when I get off here, I don't be wanting to go read emails. I ain't gonna lie to you. I look at emails all day. I look at messages. I look at people tagging me and stuff, and I am trying to declutter my mind. But I definitely will look. I can't promise. I love y'all, and I know our class has been all over the place. That's okay. I'm not 100%, but I'm gonna come back. I gotta go get me some food. I'm hungry. I love y'all. I haven't talked to him, so I don't know. But thank you for checking. I have no idea. I haven't talked to him. He hasn't called me back. I wouldn't either, probably, if I was going through that. So, yep, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, family.